Hey y'all, welcome back. First word of the day, first word of the day, vibe, hey, vibe, hey, vibe, hey. So before anything, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend about first word of the day, hey, first word of the day, hey, vibe, hey, vibe. So every time I say this word, like, I gotta breathe in, breathe out. Toxic. You could be in a toxic relationship, crazy friendship, romantic, family members. Like, it's horrible. Like, a toxic person can just suck it out of you. Like, bring the worst out of you. And this is the crazy thing. We be knowing that this person ain't no good for us. But they bring something to the table for you that you want to keep them around. Like, they could be a good time. And that person just brings out so much fun out of you. But when you're around them, they're so negative. When you're around them, they always putting you in crazy situations. When after you could go days without talking to them, days without, checking on them, just because you already know what it's going to be when you're around them. If it's consistent arguments, if it's, putting you in harm's way, it's just something they do to you. It's just something they do to you. And another thing, like, we don't realize is that we can be so toxic to ourselves. So toxic to ourselves. It's just like, why? Sometimes a lot of people feel like, why am I here? But it ain't so much of why are you here. It's the simple fact of it's some stuff in life you need to change. And it can start, honestly, when you're toxic to yourself, of course you're going to have other toxic people around you because you don't know no better. So if you're always drinking and you're always in an atmosphere where, drugs, sex, and pain is around you consistently, that's the type of person you become. That's the type of people you start surrounding yourself with all the time, because that's your amusement for a little bit until you wake up and say, half dead in some situations, hungover, almost overdosing. You wake up, you don't know where you are. Like, that's toxic situations. And then meanwhile, the people you are with didn't even check and make sure that you got to point Z. Made sure that they didn't even take your keys from you. So you wouldn't drive in that toxic state of mind. How many times have we woke up and we like, I ain't drinking no more. I ain't drinking no more. And I'm saying toxic people who let you drive while you're intoxicated, you calling them right back on Friday so y'all could do the same thing that almost killed you the week before. The same thing that almost took you from your family. The same thing that could have changed your whole life. Whether it's being you never walking again, you never seeing again. Like, basic stuff that we're so used to. What if that was taken away from you? But those same people you keep on deciding to be around. No. And that's why I tell people all the time that you have to learn how to change your mindset. You have to change yourself. And then everything else around you will start changing. I guarantee y'all, when you change your mindset, when you get your mind out of that toxic state of mind, you would change. You would change. You'll start changing your atmosphere. You'll start changing the way you think. It's like, it's a whole new person. Like you were reborn. All because of the simple fact that you wanted to be a better you. But you can't do it for nobody else. See, your parents can't come to you be like, oh, Price, I see you spiraling out of control. Oh, Price, I noticed that you almost got kicked out of your house a few times. It can't be somebody else telling you that. They could bring it to light for you, yeah. But you have to mentally sit there, look in the mirror, and say, what is going on with me? Why am I always about to kill myself? Why the people around me who I'm with all the time keep putting me in these situations? And I'm not bettering myself. I done lost my job. I done lost my kids. My mom don't look at me. And you sitting in there and you like, I'm the toxic person. It's not nobody around me. It's myself. I'm killing myself. Say it again. Hold on. It's not nobody around me. I'm killing myself. So of course, if you're in an abusive relationship, because your mind is so toxic, of course, you're going to stay in that abusive relationship because you're toxic to yourself. So, of course, you're going to have that toxic man around you. Toxic woman around you. Because this is not right. Your mental is not right. Your faith is not right. Nothing is right. Nothing is going to go right. Nothing. Until that day you wake up and say, what is wrong with me? How did I get here? How can I get out of this? Why do I feel the need to throw back shots to even feel some sort of feeling? You have to want to do it. And being toxic to yourself, you gotta hope that you don't die before you realize how toxic you are to yourself. Or how about the toxic people who only want to ride your wave? They ain't want to help you build your empire. They ain't want to help you build your brand, but they riding your wave. Oh, hey, she doing a photo shoot. Oh, I'm going to go there so I can get a couple pictures so I'm seen with her. Or seen with him. Or you having a party, so they coming over and they freeloading. They getting your food, they drinking your water, drinking your juice. But if you ain't had no pot to piss in, they wasn't gonna give you that pot. Or they know you about to get evicted and they can't give you a penny towards your rent. But y'all want to come use me off of what y'all can use me for. You know it in your mind and in your body, you know that you done gave this person your last plenty of times out of the kindness of your heart. But when it's your turn for them to be kind, the kindness of their heart, they can't do it for you. They can't do it for you. They just watching you spiral out of control or watching you fall. Why? You gotta, when your mindset is right, your faith is right, the toxic stuff is thrown out the window. That urge to be that mean, bad, ignorant person, when this is right and you're right with him, you just be like, this ain't for me. Or you're able to see that toxic person coming from a mile away and you just dipping them. Yo, like, what you doing? Me and you don't mix well. And that's fine. It's no bad blood. Me and you just don't mesh well. When are you going to wake up? One thing we'll promise is death. That's it. That's it. Having good relationships with people, if you get them, alhamdulillah. But if you don't, you have your Lord. You have your Lord and you have your mindset. How many people can actually say they have that? Not that many. Not that many. But being toxic and having those toxic people around you kills you fast. Fast. So get them out of your life. Get your mindset right and become a better you. A better you. That sounds so let me become a better Price. Let me feel beautiful from within because I got all of that toxic stuff out of my body. I detoxed. I detoxed all of those toxic people out of my life. We gotta get there, y'all. One thing is when you're changing, we have to gracefully bow out of a lot of things. And we gotta gracefully bow from the toxic people because they would keep bringing you down. Like the crab effect. Who can get to the top first? But remember, y'all, when you want to change, the detox be real when it's time to change. Your stomach, that little flat stomach you got, it be flat. Because you got all of that stuff out of you. You be so much happier, so much gracefulness comes from you because you done detox. So y'all, let's talk about, some toxic situations you be in, some toxic people, and what made you move away from them people? What made you better yourself? What made you get out of those situations? So come on, y'all. We're going to check this off our price list. And let's get the price tag in this.